ways they shouldn't. And so it leads you to walk differently, lift differently, move differently, and that leads to dysfunction. Most typically, arthritic knees, or hips, or feet. So I didn't want to get away from the knees today, but now, I don't have a lot of these tools. I just have 5. Ah, yes, I know some of you have these. So I'm going to give a couple over here, and what you're going to do is, you need to have your foot elevated. So I meant to have other chairs here. Let's steal some chairs. Oh, that'd be great. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you. So I'm going to set a chair here, and sorry, Elsa, I took your chair. I'm going to set a chair here. We can use a chair here. So what you're going to do is, oh, I have more of these. Here we go. Here we go. You're going to experiment and then pass it on. Oh yeah, thank you. Great.
Question.
Oh yes, question.
You were saying that we were doing it right here, right?
Yeah.
Right. There's nothing there, but if I
Oh,
go
you
on the
have pain
inside-
there. Ah, yes. Yes, so you're brave. You experimented moving to other structures.
Right.
Yes. So you have trouble with the adductors, different than the vastus medialis, and that's fine. No, it's not fine. You need to help it. Okay. Chick said something. Stand up, please. If you don't mind being an example.
Never volunteer.
Never volunteer. No, okay. So you're not volunteering. I'm just having you stand up here. So stand here and maybe face the camera.
Okay.
All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide. So you feel it? Mm-hmm. Now squat a little bit. Does that change with the squatting?
Yeah, that changes.
Is that better or worse?
It's worse.
It's worse. And that's what you want to do. You want to find the worst position. So you would slide on it as you go in and out of the worst position. Mm-hmm. Now there's another way to do it because of the way that muscle works. If you have your feet apart, so have your feet apart, and you're going to sway like that. Yeah. And now I'm going to do it again. Now sway to the other side. What's worse?
It's worse.
That's worse there, and that's easier. Mm-hmm. And then you're doing it. That's what you're going to do. So slide on that.
Okay.
Slide on that and sway. I got to get out of the cameras. Now you would do this 30 seconds, and that's enough. I need to warn you. You can get black and blue doing this so lightly. When fascia has been unhealthy for a long period of time, the capillaries get weak. They can rupture and make bruises. It won't harm you, but it's a proof that there's long-term ischemia, lack of blood flow. Okay, so if you find a painful patch, you slide on it for 30 seconds. You do it once a day in about, depending on your age, 3 to 5 days, maybe even 2 weeks. It's going to disappear. It won't hurt anymore. It'll feel like other places that don't hurt at all. Mm-hmm. Then the fascia is healthier. It will give you proper feedback to the brain. Okay. And it won't cause so much muscle contraction or guarding around the knee. It's very important that the nervous system knows where things are so it can coordinate function. Okay. If you only treat the muscles without treating the fascia, you might not get lasting results because the fascia will keep confounding the results. So work with the fascia first. So great, that was a great example, thank you. Now that let's keep using this non-voluntary person. I want you to scoot off to the edge of the chair. Can you see this on the camera? No? Okay.
Not there.
You could see it here. Okay. All right, so it's your left knee, so I'm going to turn you around. You're going to sit there. And thank you for doing this. You're going to scoot to the edge. All right, set your heel up there. Okay. Now, is that tolerable? You're having trouble already, aren't you?
Tolerable.
Yeah, it hurts to be straight.
Depends on whether you want to be near death. I don't know.
My death or yours?
Yours is your problem.
All right.
I'm just,
Now,
I had a partial
oh, you did?
knee replacement.
Okay, yeah. I've treated many people who have had knee replacements, whether they're partial or complete, and they still have pain.
Of course.
What do you mean, of course? Why would you say, of course? You have a new joint. Well, you have a partial.
Well, it's, what had happened was the upper bone,
Yeah,
2 lobes on the bone,
yeah.
one of them was fine, the other was deteriorated. So he glued a metal piece, cut that lobe and put a metal piece to replace it, and put an artificial cushion
Yeah,
in.
right. So you would have thought your pain would have gone away. You would have hoped. That was your hope.
Yes.
That was your hope. That was your hope.
Always.
Yeah, it's always your hope. What I didn't show you yet, and I'm going to show you right now before I work on your leg, I want to show you something.
I didn't know it's going to live this long.
Yeah. Let's see. So we're talking about. Yeah. You don't have to turn so much. You could see that one. Well, whatever. I want you to see something about trigger points. What I'm talking about is trigger points. Notice the X is the damage in the muscle. We're going to find the damage in the muscle in a moment. This is different than the fascia. The damage in the muscle. The color is where the brain thinks it is. So these X's right here are the experiments where they injected people and then they asked them, where do you feel the pain? And they said, oh, all over this red, all those red spots. That's where they felt the pain. Notice the trouble is not necessarily where the pain is. Do you notice that? Okay, this is true of trigger points generally. Look at this one. Pain on the side of the thigh goes all the way up to the hip, down to the knee. I mean, this is just classic. Here, let's find another one. These posterior in the hamstrings here. Look at this. Middle of the hamstring, but it goes all the way up to the glutes, all the way down into the middle of the calf. Any or all of this is part of the pain. So here, Chick has knee pain, and I'm going to guess, educated guess, that he has trouble way up into his thigh. Let's see. Set your heel up there.
Yeah.
Right? Feel that line? Same line. Same line.
Yes.
Now watch this. Watch this. Pain.
Yes.
Half-inch over. Any pain? No. There's the damage.
Very good.
There is the damage. Okay. Very distinct line of adhesion. Scar tissue infiltrates the muscle, and the muscle starts contracting over time, and it cannot stretch well, it cannot contract well. And it's easily re-injured over and over and over. And this is what leads to the arthritic changes. So you would take your stick and you would just roll an inch,
Okay.
maybe 30 reps, 50 reps, next inch. Now, you'll have to tilt one way or the other to locate it. I should be pretty close
Yeah,
there. Yeah, so you do
You
it.
found it.
You do it. You do it.
Okay.
Yeah, just an inch. Just an inch. Now, on a scale of 10 is the worst. You don't go over 5 on a scale of 10. Right? You make it tolerable.
Okay.
You make it tolerable. Remember I said,
Don't try to get
you may be sore tomorrow. We're tearing up scar tissue, so it regrows flexibly. It takes time. The body will make new blood vessels in that region to infiltrate where you're damaging or tearing the scarring in the muscle. You're only using one hand for some reason. It's probably bad enough with one hand, right?
I've got a broken shoulder.
All right. Well,
I'm an
sorry.
accident looking for a place to have it.
Yeah.
I'm a medical experiment gone bad.
Oh, my. Okay, now, all of you, you've got chairs in front of you. You can set your heels up there and look for some spots. You can just roll. I know you guys have trouble out there. No. So
this residual,
¿cosquillas o duele?
Cosquilla.
Solo cosquillas.
Sí, solo cosquilla.
Seguro, no hay dolor.
Aquí un poquito.
Un poquito, sí. Yo siento la cicatriz. Ahí está, duele. Ok. Toma la varilla, una pulgada. Bien concentrado, una pulgada, tal vez 50 veces, así. Sube otra pulgada. ¿Ok? Así se trata. Bueno. All right. Did you find it?
Oh, yes.
As they say in Spanish, éxito.
Yeah.
Success.
Normal.
That's normal.
Oh, okay.
That's normal.
Arthritis.
Yes, you do. Turn. What I didn't tell you is arthritis only hurts if you have inflammation. If you get rid of the inflammation, it doesn't hurt anymore. You can have joint degeneration without pain. You don't hear that much, do you? If you have pain, you got to take Celebrex or Aleve or whatever, right? Well, it doesn't fix the problem, it just lets it keep going. Now you are going into, let's call it a Pezan Serene. You want to be gentle there. It's bruised?
No, it's bones.
It's tendon attaching into the bone. There are 4 muscles here. They go up the side. There, you feel it?
Yeah. She found it.
So, okay, now you feel it. You take your stick and you roll 1 inch. This is the wimpy stick. Right? You feel it?
I feel it.
Yes, you feel it. Okay. Who else wants to feel it? Okay. Oh, you don't have a stick. Oh, you don't have a stick. Oh, wait a minute. That's
She's
not
got
my
my
stick.
stick.
That's not my
This
stick.
one is.
Yes, that is.
This
You
is
feel it
my
there.
stick.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that stick.
No, it's, wait.
So I gave you a paper to show you the stick I like. Right? You feel it right there.
Well, we got this one from you. Yeah. This is where.
Okay, now
her-
this one down here, I don't want you to be heavy on that, just be light on. Oh, wow, that's really bad. That's really swollen.
It's the
boy.
one I injured last January.
Yes, okay, so you can have persistent inflammation. You got to know this. Inflammation that doesn't get better in a couple of weeks develops scar tissue. Inflammation that hangs around for longer than 2 weeks causes the body to infiltrate special cells that make scar tissue. So the inflamed tissue becomes scar-laden. What's the problem with that? It glues things together. Layers that's supposed to move past each other, no longer. They're stuck together. They form adhesions. These adhesions restrict movement, makes it easy to re-injure the same place over and over and over. How many have had, let's say, back pain? And what's the first time? Oh, I don't know, 20 years of age. And what happens? It hurts in the same place all the time. Now it doesn't take much to get back pain. You just have to do the wrong thing. And it's not, you don't even know what it is. It's because the layers are scarred up and they're glued together, the adhesions are formed. They've lost their movement. They've lost their flexibility. So, there are ways to loosen up the scar tissue so the body resorbs that scar tissue and it becomes flexible again. You want to unglue the layers, have them heal normally again. That's the whole point. Okay. Shall we look at another muscle? Oh, yeah, I haven't heard anything in this corner. I'll tell you what, set your right foot up here. And
Do her. She's got more pain than I do.
you want to do it? Shall I listen to him? There you go. Set your right heel up there, right? and turn your toe inward. Inward, inward. Okay. Now, along the seam on the outside, there's a structure called the IT, but you feel it. That wasn't a tickle, is it? No. No. I can't. Did you know you had pain there?
Yes.
Oh, you did? Okay. A lot of people don't know they have pain until they actually touch the structure, or they bump into something, or something flares up. We have troubles hiding in our system, and we don't know it until it becomes, it interferes with our function, and then we realize, oh, I can't go up and down stairs anymore. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Well,
One at a time.
one at a time. All right. So this is very typical, but this has been going on probably for decades,
Just with that knee.
just with that
This-
knee.
That's my good knee. It's been replaced.
Oh, another replacement.
Yeah, but it's good.
Well, that's what you
It's not
say.
good. I mean,
Guess
it
what?
doesn't hurt.
Most people who have knee replacements, they've had these muscle troubles decades before the knee replacement. And they don't know that the muscles are bad. And the muscles don't get fixed with the knee replacement. So, you're still probably having trouble. We can check that if you like. But since I discovered this one, I want you to see. You can just roll an inch, right? Maybe 50 times. Next one, 50 times. Now this goes all the way up here,
Yeah,
all the way down to here, right?
yeah.
It's hard to get healthy, but there are ways to do it. If you do this, let's say, once a day or once every other day, in maybe a month, it won't hurt anymore. It'll function better. And then you walk differently, you lift differently, the stairs are easier, and other things show up because you've been adapting to this trouble for decades. Just for fun, put your other good knee up there. Just for fun. Remember I said you might get,
When I straighten it out like that, it cramps right here.
oh, it cramps? So it's only good when it's
Well,
bent.
it's not my knee, it's my muscle here.
Yes. Well, let's just look at the same structure over here.
No,
It does hurt there. You see, this is the
but I
same.
don't usually punch it.
You think I'm punching, right? Okay, how heavy am I pressing? That's how heavy I'm pressing.
Is that all?
That's all. Look, same pressure, pressure, pressure,
oh,
right?
oh.
Some places don't hurt. Same pressure, but on the right place, you discover the inflamed tissue, and bang.
Trigger point.
Trigger points. Now, you got so many of them, it's a whole line. So, 50 reps, 50 reps, 50 reps, all the way up. Once a day, once every other day. And then, if you look at your paper, I say, okay, slide. Oh, just for fun.
It's on mute.
How did it do that? Oh, I do hear it different now.
Yeah, just slip it on your belt.
Okay, here, can you? Yes, question?
So you start with the knife and stuff like that.
Yes.
Is that, you start every day with that and then go to the roller?
Yes.
Every day?
Yes.
Both.
Now I'm saying 30 seconds with a knife, sliding on it. This is not, brutality. This is not torture, maybe. You're going to be tolerable, right? I said don't go over 5. Don't go over 5 on a pain scale. And don't be surprised if it bruises. It may bruise dramatically because the tissue is fragile internally. It gets healthier. There's a beautiful concept that the body does when it's healing. It makes new blood vessels under certain circumstances. If you eliminate the inflammation, the body will make new blood vessels. This happens all the time. You break a bone. The body is going to make new blood vessels all around the break, so it brings nutrition and rapid healing to make the bone knit together again. If you have a heart attack and still live, the body will make new blood vessels in your heart to re-nutrify the tissue that has been damaged by the heart attack. It does the same thing with when you're rolling and sliding, like I'm showing you. It makes new capillaries to bring nutrition. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. It's amazing. So, okay, these young kids here, if they have trouble, usually 3 to 5 days, they're better. Us older kids, a month and a half doing this, you get better. All right? So, yes, it takes more effort when we're older. Now, I was telling you this a hierarchy here: sliding, rolling, stretching, ice, and cream. So, ice cream, I know. I didn't know if anyone would pick that up. So, I'll talk about stretching in a moment, but then you would ice it. So you want to ice to the point of numbness, which doesn't take long, maybe 5 minutes. I brought a good ice pack here, but unfortunately you can't buy them anymore. So this is just a tease. But what you can do is take a big bag of frozen corn or frozen peas and put it in a what do they call these things? A Ziploc? Yeah. And then you can put it around your knee or where you have the trouble and get it numb. The skin gets numb, that's the maximum improvement you can get with it. Ice pushes away inflammation. Okay, now granted, it's temporary. Once it warms up, the inflammation comes back too, but not so strongly. So you can use ice, if you need to, every half an hour. Put it on there, get it numb. What was the last one after the ice? Cream. Okay, so I put in the paper here Sombra cream. I like Sombra. Here's another one that's nice. It's called Penetrex. Bengay, Icy Hot, Mineral Ice, Biofreeze. Ever hear of these things? Okay, so you do all these steps in line here. The sliding, the rolling, the stretching, ice, and cream. And that's what you do on these structures. Now, I want to talk about stretching a little bit. There's a way of stretching that is very healthy, very effective, very safe. And I was thinking about how to show you how to do it. So when we're talking about the knee, typically we're having trouble bending the knee. And also all the way straightening is difficult, but I want to talk about bending. The idea is you want to bend it as far as you can and then straighten it. Oh. Am I still? Yeah, I can hear myself. Oh, there it is. Got a belt here. So, I should do this another way. This is for the benefit of the camera, so you can know what to do in the future. So I'm going to use my little table here, and all right. So I've got a belt. I'm going to put it around my ankle here. Depends on how flexible you are. You may not need a belt. If you're lying down, I'm pulling my ankle, Now I can feel the stretch in my quadricep, right? Okay, so I'm holding this now, and then I'm trying to straighten my knee against what I'm holding. And I hold it for a count of 10. Count with me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take out the slack. Resist again. I'm kicking forward. Steady pressure. A quarter of my power. I do not have to use full power. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Take out the slack. You see something happening? I resist again. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take out the slack. You see what's happening? It's getting more flexible. Right? This is a wonderful way to stretch without hurting yourself. It teaches your brain that it's okay to move. So much of what's going on is a protective. Did I lose myself there? No, okay. So much is a protection. The brain is protecting these damages in our thighs, around our knees. And so we're teaching the brain it's okay to move, let go, don't guard so much. And so we're left with better flexibility. You need to have good flexibility for the joints to stay healthy. Any questions? Now,
What is the best way to get rid of the inflammation besides ice?
all right, you're doing it right here. You're eating healthy foods. Have you heard of the anti-inflammatory properties of omega-3 oils? Omega-3 oils are natural in nuts and seeds, greens, and it's anti-inflammatory. Generally speaking, a good vegetarian diet is anti-inflammatory. Meat and meat products have protein. Everyone's wild about protein. Arachidonic acid is one of the amino acids that is in animal protein but not plant protein. Arachidonic acid, as it's broken down in your body, produces byproducts that are the same pain chemicals you take a leave for. The same pain chemicals are produced by eating meat. Okay? You can hurt yourself and make those chemicals from the tissue damage, or you can eat your way into pain. Sorry, that's just the nature of animal protein. The less animal protein you eat, the less pain you're going to have. Refined foods encourage inflammation. Vegetable oil can make inflammation. Now, I'm telling you, nuts and seeds can be healthy. The omega-6 oils omega-6 oils are what we typically have in our supermarket on the shelf. Corn oil, canola, whatever other oils. Okay, olive oil and avocado oil are not in that category, but they do have a lot of omega-6s also, but they are, olive oil is kind of neutral. Free oils are dangerous. If you look into diabetic sources or diabetic reasons why diabetes happens, free oils are a common cause. You're better off staying away from free oils. Try to avoid using oil unless it's omega-3 oils, which is better gotten from your diet, from plant sources. So that's another way to lessen inflammation. You need proper rest. You need to have recovery. Otherwise, your body doesn't have a chance to evacuate these chemicals of inflammation. Inflammation happens, it's when it builds up and it's not eliminated, then it makes things really bad. So movement, exercise, walking, swimming, biking, it's excellent for you. Circulation is essential to eliminate these chemicals that encourage inflammation. Okay. Any other questions? Yes?
If one has
Pain in other areas of the body, do we treat them in the same fashion that you're describing and treating them in the knee?
Yes, this is a general, universal way to treat muscle troubles or musculoskeletal problems. The trick is learning how to treat those things. And okay, I said, okay, this goes to answer your question. I said stretching. There are two types of stretching I wanted to show you. One was this, the one I just showed you, fancy word, post-isometric relaxation. You take the structure to its end point and you resist the opposite direction. Take out the slack and repeat it 4 times. Another way to gain range of motion is, you know your knees hurt. You know where it is now. Now there are other places too, but you know some of them. You can put your thumbs on it, wait till the pain goes away, and then make little movements until that gets better, and then stay on the same point, go bigger and bigger until you have that full range, and it's basically just pressure instead of pain anymore. So this is a different way to stretch and eliminate the chemicals of inflammation and restriction. You're getting rid of swelling and spasm and scars. Swelling, spasm, scars. You're getting rid of that for normal function to return. You can do this with any muscle, just about any muscle. You can access it. If you can find, oh, this is really simple. If you press on something and it hurts, there's inflammation. It could be fresh from a new injury or it could be decades old. Either way, if you get rid of the inflammation, you can put direct pressure on it, start moving gently. You can use the roller, you can use the sliding for the fascia, and loosen it up and disperse that inflammation. That's the big deal, getting rid of the inflammation because it's impeding blood flow. Think about it. Inflammation swells and it crushes the capillaries in the area. Those places that you feel in your knees, blood's not getting into those little places. Yeah, it's getting next to it, but not into it. So the blood can't get in there, go somewhere else. Just like a river, if there's a wall, well, it'll go around the wall and go somewhere else. It's missing blood flow. That's why the tissue becomes fragile, easy to damage. So there's a whole series of, I don't know, it was 30-odd years ago I heard about these techniques. Oh, but these pictures that I showed you, with the X's and the color, you ever hear of a fellow called John F. Kennedy? He was a president. He had a lot of back pain. He had a doctor. Her name was Janet Travell. Janet Travell treated him until he was killed. Then she went into research. And she would experiment with people who were normal, and she would inject salt water into their different muscles. You're basically helping your body heal itself. And it takes work. It takes work. You can ignore, you can take the meds, you can have the surgery, but guess what? Look, these unfortunate people, they had surgery, and look, guess what? They didn't know they still have trouble. What's it going to do? It's going to affect the hips. It's going to affect the feet. Because now the joint's new. There's no trouble with the metal joint. But the other joints can deteriorate because of the dysfunctional muscles and tissue, this fascia. Okay, we got a few minutes, if you like, for any more questions.
Can you ask what they would like you to speak about the next time you have the supper club?
Yes, I evidently, I'm scheduled for another supper club. If this sounds like something you'd like to hear more about, we can do something else besides the knees. So, what would you like to do? The back. For real? Oh, okay. Now, I want you to understand, I talked about the knees today. I only mentioned 2 muscles. There are many others that affect the knees, many others. From the hip to the foot, many others. I cannot show you all these things in 45 minutes. But I can show you some things. And what I could do next time is talk about the low back. Low back, right? We're talking about low back. All right, low back. So I will show you some common problems and solutions for those common problems. I have given you a handout that has links to the sticks, to a sliding tool, and Sombra, the skin cream. And you're going to have to get your own bag of frozen corn to make your ice pack. Yes.
What do you think about some of the tools that are for, oh boy. That have been developed by Ashley Black. She does a lot of fascia tools and stuff. What about some of those tools?
I'm not familiar with her
Okay.
work. I'm not familiar with her work. Sorry.
Physical therapist.
Yes, yes. Okay, since Travell, who did these pictures, since she brought this information forth, physical therapy has changed, or I'm going to say a lot of people have latched onto this idea and found many different techniques. Travell used to use injections of lidocaine to treat trigger points. And then it went to injections without any chemical in it, which became dry needling. And these techniques with different tools. There are a variety of tools and a variety of ways to treat the tissue, the fascia in the body, and many people have developed ways to do stuff. So there are many techniques that have developed since this research. I encourage you to look into it. If you're having musculoskeletal trouble, blood flow and movement, that's what you want to go for. Now, I give you links to get these things. You can look at Amazon, easy stuff. So, I'm done.
You're done?
I'm done. I'll give you the limelight.
No, I won't. Actually, if you turn the lights on. Everybody enjoyed that? Yes. Awesome, awesome. Okay.